So I get asked a lot on how I do my pasted blocks. So I was getting ready to, well, I'm already in the middle of making some. I've done like 18, and I figured after I've done the 18, like, I probably should just film myself doing this, but I figured I have just one color left to do for today, and I'll just hook the phone up and show you how I do it. I know I get questions a lot. Yeah, figured I'd just show you how I do it. Just the last bit that I have left. So figure I'd try to set you up somehow and show you how I do it. So there's still some color inside there, and I'm gonna get that out. So I'm gonna go to the sink and put some hot water in there because I don't want to waste it. There's still plenty of color I could use. So all right, so I filled it back up with just hot water just to get the rest of this out. Don't want to waste it. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and add some water. We want this to be like really soupy. All right. See, that's a little too thick, so I'm gonna add more water. I might have to go get some more. This is all I got left. Oops. Look, I just got it all over the table. See how this is like soupy? Not sure if you could see the consistency. It's like really runny. So that's how we want it. All right, I'm gonna try to, I guess I'll keep the bowl here so you can see how I'm pasting it. We just take the block and get it in there, swirl it in there, let it soak in, dip the other side. I'm just gonna dip it again. I dip it a few times. So I want it to be smooth like this. Let it dry, and I'll dip it one more time on the other side. And then I'll place it on my dehydrator tray, like just down like this. Next block. Let it soak in. Here's some people outside. And then I'll do it one more time on the bottom. And that'll be good. I'm gonna flip it upside down, and I'm placing it on my dehydrator rack just like this. Just repeat the process. I let it dry before I dip it again, just so that when I touch the sides, it's not gonna leave any marks or pull off the paste, because it will do that if it's still wet. All right, now I'm gonna place this one. I should get about 9 blocks out of this. Depending on how, if it was a thinner consistency, which you could go a little thinner, you'd be able to get a little more. One more time, put it down. See how smooth that is? Now once it sits a minute, it's gonna crack a little bit, but that's fine. I'll probably dip it one more time on just the top. And I even like to use the blocks that are broken. Say it's broken, so, because once you dip it in the paste, it'll glue it together. So you'll never know. See? Now that this has been sitting, you see how it's cracked? So I'm gonna take the top and I'm gonna dip it in here just to smooth it out. So it shouldn't crack, it shouldn't be cracked after that. So if you have any like cube, like if you make chalk cubes, you can dip those into this just so you don't waste anything, like broken pieces like these. You could just use that in here so you're not wasting paste or anything. Or you could just throw it in a mold and call it a day, you know. So that's what I like to do with the rest. Just make a little pasted cube. And then they're ready to go into the dehydrator. That's how I do my pasted blocks. Here's what I currently have. I currently have these in the dehydrators. The ones I just did. These are a violet and these are the blue ones, and that's just other stuff I have drying. But yeah, that's my big dehydrator.